up, guys? RedBirdAuto here. Today we got a sweet car to look at.
Nice car.
I'm here with my buddy Evan.
Hey guys.
He's got his 2012 Audi S4 here. This thing rips. It's really fast. It's got a supercharged V6 under the hood, all-wheel drive, sport diff, all the goodies. Super good sound system. This is a really sweet daily. We're just gonna show you this car inside and out and why this might be the best daily for Canada, or maybe just all around. So come check it out. You've got the sport diff, which gives you that's like the good kind, right?
Yeah, that'll give you that torque vectoring and all that around corners.
Right.
So that's kind of a nice touch.
You have that. You also have a super good Bang & Olufsen sound system in this thing. Like that's for me, because you know me, I love music in my cars.
Yep.
And that's like a big plus about this car. Like it'll put my Ram stereo to shame.
I was gonna say, I don't flex it as much as I should for that stereo because it is pretty great.
No, you listen to it like this loud because you know you kind of want to hear blower whine and stuff.
Yeah, but it is good to have.
It is good to have because when you want to crank a tune, this thing will blow your eardrums out. Like it's so loud. And you have every creature comfort known to mankind. You got push button start.
Yep.
You've got navigation. You've got media, like all your Bluetooths and sticks. Actually, I don't think you have Bluetooth for media, don't you?
I don't. Not until the next model year, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I can.
Right, you can make calls through it. But
you like, oh, where's it? Telly, not phone.
Oh yeah,
telly.
right. So you got your telly. Yeah, that's right. Which is that was the one thing. There's a couple odd things about this car that I thought were super weird.
Yeah, it was almost weird.
That's one of them. The fact that you can have Bluetooth phone, but you can't have media.
Yep.
And you don't have a backup camera.
Yeah.
I found that was the strangest thing of all time.
And I think it was the case of the backup camera was the one option this specific car didn't have. Mm-hmm. And the Bluetooth, whatever, entertainment system, that wasn't until the next model year.
Isn't that crazy how the Bang & Olufsen sound system,
the
sport drive select,
nav, everything
but like
every option except that.
Except backup
I think
camera.
on the, if you look up on the build sheet.
The attention to detail in this car is just out of control. Like for what you get, really.
That was kind of the goal with this car, was just the best all-around vehicle you can get. Like summer, winter, road trip, hauling people, performance, kind of every box is hopefully ticked in at least some manner in this.
Yeah, and in Canada, that's a big deal. You know, we have snow for 8 months out of the year. The all-wheel drive's a big deal. But if you want an all-round, I want to be kind of fast all year round.
Yeah, year round, yep.
It's kind of hard to beat for that all-round good all-wheel drive car. You know, there isn't too much to select from,
really. Most of the option, like there's going to be some Benz and some BMW stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like,
but again, higher on the price scale.
Yeah, you know? You're limited for a performance all-wheel drive car if, you know, you don't want to park your fast car for 6+ months a year. You either buy a good all-wheel drive, all-around, kind of fast everywhere type car, or you get a good, like I have an expensive-ish, you know, all year round vehicle daily, which is my truck. But then I have my Firebird, but my Firebird was cheap. So I don't have a problem with parking it for half the year because it's cheap, and that's the thing. No one's gonna spend, well, we're not gonna spend because, you know, we're in our mid-20s and we don't have 130 grand to spend on a Corvette, you know what I mean? I don't, do you? No. Not exactly.
Yeah, you know, I'm not rich.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What's the exhaust on it?
So this car was done from the factory with like the Stasis Touring, I guess, package.
Mm-hmm.
So really that's just a tune and exhaust from the factory.
Right. More boost and stuff with the tune, or like how does that work?
I think the main thing they do is just they yank some timing.
Oh yeah.
But it's quite a big increase in power. Like it's supposed to go from 333 factory to 410.
Yeah,
which is pretty awesome tune only gains.
And we've noticed that.
Yeah.
Because this thing hauls.
You gotta go, dog!
That wine's so good.
Yeah, it was a little boring without that. Like the stock intake, you don't get that.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's just great.
It's really quiet from factory. Like until you put the intake on.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people argue, you know, does a cold air intake give you gains? which is subject to debate.
Mhm.
But I think on this platform, at least, some of the fastest guys are just running a stock intake.
Yeah.
It's really just like a sound mod. But for me, like, it's worth it. I enjoy that noise.
I feel like for the price and like the smiles it puts on your face, that's worth the mod right there. You know what I mean? It's not like my intake I did for a gain. It didn't change sound or anything, but what it did do is it's like, okay, here's the power it does give it. So this car has a surprise. This car has built-in launch control, correct?
Factory, yep.
We're gonna demonstrate what it looks like here. As soon as traffic and potentially this police officer goes away, wouldn't be the first time. This is the fun part. Oh my god. Man, like your launch, it just puts it onto your chest. Like,
It's just consistent.
I've never gotten my Firebird to like take off like that. You know what I mean? We're just like, oh, my chest. Like,
I think the first time I figured it out, it really reminded me of my old Mustang when I had those like bias fly slicks on it. Like,
right. Yeah, that's got some jam when like you're taking off there.
It is a heavy car, but you know, it's kind of set up to do the best it can.
This is a really sweet daily.
Thanks, man.
No, like, I'm doing different cuts, man.
Oh,
Like,
I thought you were just like saying it 4 times. Like, dude, I think I get it.
I could edit it.
I don't know if you want to like break the shot or if you're like, no, it'll be one take.
No
We're
takes.
gonna do one take and one take only.
Fuck it, do it live.